She was in bed in the jail cell, just sleeping, knowing that she was about to get bailed out, of course, but did not know how or when. Well, she knew how, but she didn't know when. When all of a sudden a police officer woke her up and told her that her bail has been, that she was going to get released. So she grabbed her coat and she left the jail. She was walking outside when all of a sudden a limo driver opens the car door and welcomes her back to free society. He says to her, he says, welcome back, Margaret. No, Beatrice, welcome, Beatrice. I do not mean to mispronounce your name, but I'm going to make it up to you by killing both of them. We are. But first things first, you need to sit next to the princess, do you? Come over here, come on. And she sat next to the princess, who greeted her with a big fat hug. And she buckled up her seatbelt, and they were gone. Well, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 40 of the Abigail and Margaret Film School. Let us continue. So, they were talking to each other. They needed some matches and to know where it was. She asked, so yesterday you called me on the phone and you asked me to work with you on burning down Abigail's and Margaret's film school. How are we going to do that? That's what well, Beatrice, we're going to get some matches and some lighting fluid or gasoline. And we're going to burn it down. They decided that they were going to put you in jail for basically doing what you had to do. Of course, they don't like that. They don't like what you did. And then she says, well, they're not the only one who doesn't like it. Well, what do you mean? Well, my husband does not want to be my husband anymore. And then the princess says, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, it's not your fault. I know what we did was the right thing to do, and I know why we did it, or should I say, why I did it, actually, and why you did what you did, and why I did what I did. But he doesn't understand. You saved my life. I owe you that. He doesn't understand that. And he never will. I'm not gonna tell him unless you want me to. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea. although I don't think he would. I don't think he would, though. I don't think he would forgive you. Yeah, me either. But it's worth a shot, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. But first things first. As she's talking about the first thing, about the first thing being first, but they pull up to the secret spot where the secret spot where they get their equipment from. They get out of the car, and of course, they are greeted by a secret store, by the secret store owner who works with the princess and other people who are engaging in criminal activity. He welcomes them to the place or to the store. They look around for a while until they find what they're looking for: gasoline and matches. After they found what they were looking for, they get back into the limo, and they find, they get back into the limo rather. They sit back down in their seats. They rebuckle their seatbelts, and then they are gone. Once again, the store owner waves goodbye. After that, they are headed towards the school. They go to the school. They get out of the car one more time. They go in it with the gasoline and the matches. They, of course, go to the classroom. They pour the classroom full of gasoline, and then they go outside and they light the match. After that, this is serious. After they light the match, and they set the entire school on fire. They look at what they have done. So, Beatrice grabs her by the neck like this, and she says, "This is amazing. It looks very beautiful, right?" And then Princess Jennifer says, "I know." As the limo driver is waiting for them in the car, waiting for them outside the limo, he also says to himself, "It does look very beautiful." After that, they get back into the limo, and then they drive away. And as they were driving away from the flames of the burning school, she says to Beatrice, the princess says to Beatrice, "You have no place to stay. Why don't I allow you to stay at my house? My apartment for the foreseeable future. Or And then after that, if you want to, you can come with me to Silver Cat, and you can spend the days or nights at my house. I would love to. But what? No buts. I would love to. After that, they go to... After a couple minutes of them driving to the apartment of course, Princess Jennifer, they pull up at the apartment. She walks into the apartment. She sits down on the couch and she just says to herself, "Well, that was an eventful day, wasn't it?" "Yes." "Wow. Can't believe I burned down school," she says to herself. Then the princess grabs a couple of blankets because she assumes that Beatrice wants to sleep on the couch for tonight. Then she obliges, obviously. She says, "No problem, I would love to." After that, she wraps her up in the blankets. After that, she falls asleep. She falls asleep on the couch. And that was it. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what you like about the video or hate about the video. And I will see you wonderful people next time. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye for now.